In the year 1843, London executed a man for a crime never announced to the public. He was no ordinary killer. He was no thief. He was a doctor, one of the finest surgeons in the capital. But he did something unbelievable, something never written in any official history book. His name? Dr. Philip Scrivener. And today, we expose his secret for the first time. Philip Scrivener was born in 1801 in the elegant Mayfair district of London. His father was a royal surgeon. His mother died giving birth to him. They say his father looked at him and whispered, "You killed her." Perhaps the curse began there. Scrivener graduated from Oxford University in 1823 with honors. He was described as cold-blooded, steady-handed, merciless. These qualities made him an excellent surgeon and a perfect executioner. In 1829, he was appointed head of surgery at Bedlam Royal Hospital for the Insane, a hospital known by only one name, Bedlam, hell on earth. At Bedlam, patients were not treated, they were displayed, to visitors, to students, to doctors who wished to learn. And in the midst of this hell sat Scrivener, contemplating corpses as if they were works of art. It began slowly. In 1835, a patient died under Scrivener's scalpel during a splenectomy. The body disappeared from the morgue. They said it was buried in the asylum cemetery, but no one saw the burial. Then, 1837, another patient. Then 1839. Then 1841. Each time, the body vanished, and Dr. Scrivener appeared younger, stronger, more alive. The truth was in his home, in the basement, behind an iron door locked with 7 locks. In 1842, a maid named Mary Ann Watkins accidentally opened the door. She was looking for candles. She found a kitchen. But it was no ordinary kitchen. On the shelves, glass jars filled with human organs, liver, kidney, heart, and in the corner, a journal. A journal containing 47 recipes. Each recipe contained special meat, and on the last page, a message in Scrivener's own handwriting. The human body carries wisdom. He who eats the body owns the soul. Eleanor Scrivener, the doctor's wife, he married her in 1830. She was considered the lucky woman, married to London's most famous surgeon. But luck was a curse. In December 1842, on a cold night, Eleanor opened the kitchen icebox. She was looking for butter. She found a human finger, severed at the joint, with a pink nail. She did not go to the police. She did not flee. Instead, she confronted him. She asked, "Who is this?" He looked at her with a smile and said, "A patient. She was suffering. Now, she is part of me, and so she will never suffer again." Eleanor chose silence, not out of fear, but calculation. She knew that exposing him meant exposing Bedlam Hospital entirely. Thousands of patients would be expelled. Hundreds of doctors would be prosecuted. The British medical empire would collapse. But silence was heavier than the crime. In 1843, a 45th patient died. But this time, it was different. He was a nobleman. He had friends in Parliament. An investigation was launched, and the only evidence was Eleanor. They summoned her, asked, "Do you know what he does?" She looked at them and said, "I know, but I cannot be the witness." That night, Eleanor disappeared. Her body was never found. Her clothes were never found, as if she had dissolved into thin air. Scrivener wept in court, not in grief, but in laughter. He told the judge, "She is now part of me as well, as I promised her." Philip Scrivener was hanged on March 14, 1843, at Newgate Square before a silent crowd. He spoke no final words, but he smiled. He was buried in the asylum cemetery, the same cemetery where his victims were buried. But in 1845, the grave was opened for maintenance. The body was missing. They say a mysterious doctor appears in the abandoned Bedlam hospital at night, carrying a scalpel and a bucket, searching for a new patient. Bedlam closed in 1930, but the guards still hear footsteps in the basement where his kitchen was. His name? Philip Scrivener. And today, we know the truth. But does the truth suffice? Subscribe now, but beware, some truths consume those who know them.